Chapter 6 Traditional Games. Grandpa, did you play the same games in your childhood as we play? No, Misha. Some of the games were very different from the games you play nowadays. Let me tell you. Long ago, children used to play games different from the modern day games. These games were very interesting and unique. Misha's grandfather asked her to call some of her friends in the ground and taught them the rules to play these games. Some of them are mentioned below. Goli. Goli is a game which he used to play with marbles. Grandpa asked a boy to make a small hole in the ground. He then asked all of them to throw their marbles towards the hole. The player who had more number of marbles in the hole or close to the hole was the first to flick his/her marbles towards the hole. The player who put all or most of his marbles in the hole was declared the winner. Stapu. Stapu or hopscotch was another game played when Misha's grandfather was a child. In this game, a big rectangle was drawn on the ground and divided into compartments. Some compartments were divided into two by vertical lines. Every player had to hop on one leg over each compartment. If the player's foot touched the lines, he or she would be out of the game. The player to reach the last compartment first was declared the winner. Gilli Danda. Gilli Danda was played with a long stick called the danda and a short stick with tapering ends called the gilli. Each player had to hit the tapering end of the gilli with the danda and strike the gilli while it was in air as far as possible. The distance was measured from the place where the gilli was hit up to the place it landed. The player who hits the maximum distance is declared the winner. Lattu. Lattu was played by a wooden top which had a pin at the bottom. The player had to wrap a string around the lower part of the lattu. Then released it on the ground by pulling the string and it starts spinning. The player whose lattu spun the longest was declared the winner.